ever go live, but fuck it, we here now. It's after work. So I wanted to get on this live, right, to talk about a manufacturing experience that I kind of been going through like the past probably like month for real. So I'm coming out with some kimonos this summer, right? Hopefully y'all can hear me because I got my headpiece in, my earbuds in. So I'm coming out with some kimonos this summer, right? And I'm working with this new manufacturer out of China. And usually I have like a very strict model that I kind of go through to make sure all of my checkpoints are done properly so the order goes correctly. Because usually, like, when I don't follow like my flow or my standard operating procedures, like, shit goes left. So with this like manufacturer, you know, they showed me everything they can do. It looks straight, but it's like they are unwilling to give me a mock-up before we start processing the order. And that's like a huge like red flag to me, because I'm like, yo, like, you're gonna get the money. All I'm asking you is to show me proof of concept that you can do, you know, what I'm asking you to do. So I've kind of been like going back and forth with them and things like that, trying to figure out a deal. I did negotiate that, like, you know what I'm saying, if we move forward, I'll pay you 50% until everything is done. And then once that's completed, you can, you know, you send me the photos, you send me the videos, you send me the measurements, all that good shit. Then I'll pay you the other 50% and you can ship everything out. But at the same time, like, that's not the way I typically go about doing business. You know, I like to receive my mock-ups up front. So I'm still trying to figure out like how to word this so that they maybe have a better understanding of like why I do business this way. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of like all, you know, give and take, no diddy. And just trying to figure out like save money and headaches from my end, but also make sure I'm doing the manufacturer right. But everybody has to be held accountable, and this is the best way to do that with from my experience. So like my plan now is like, okay, maybe if I up, because there's quite a few items that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make a kimono, I'm gonna make a couple swimsuits, I'm gonna make a couple swim trunks, and then I'm gonna make it's called a sarong. It's like a scarf and a skirt that women like tie for like swimsuits and, you know, all the, you know, swimsuit cover-ups and like all that type of shit too. So I'm like, all right, maybe if I up what I'm getting rather than like just one kimono, get probably like 2 of each for samples, they'll see that like, all right, it's a little bit more, they'll feel like it's a more serious order rather than me just trying to like get shit from them. And then they give me, you know, a tech pack or a mock-up, and then I, you know, run off on them and use another supplier. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what they're aiming at. So I'm gonna have that conversation with them, and you know, really see how that goes. So that's really like why I did this live. I will share like my my operating procedure to how I actually work with manufacturers, because it's like 6 different steps on there, but obviously I can't pull that up right now. But to kind of go over it, what it is like, you know, obviously I need to give them the right logos. It needs to be high resolution, so they don't really like fucking shit up. The next thing that needs to be done is I need to give them like a sketch or a mock-up or like some type of like light kind item of what I'm looking to create, so it's less like room for error on that. The other thing I personally like to do, like, since I already have a kimono, I just measured that kimono, right? So I took hand measurements of it, already sent them everything so they know exactly how my medium is supposed to fit. And that way, usually there's like a seam allowance of like what you're actually going to do, or like how to size up and how to size down. So it's usually anywhere between like 1.5 to like 2.5 inches per item. And I like to do that on the larger side, so that, you know, a lot of people want oversized these days anyway, so it's straight. And yeah, that's the next step. And then the last thing from there is just like negotiating prices, delivery times, and making sure like everything is good from there. So that's pretty much it for, you know, what's kind of going on right now. We're getting that summer line out, but I do look forward to dropping everything. I just wanted to tap in, share this experience with all, you know, fellow designers or people that's looking to get items made and kind of like wondering how they should go through the manufacturing process, or like what's a good deal, what's not a good deal. I always say, if you have like that gut feeling of like this not really feeling right, I always say like take a step back. It's better to save your money and get the product you want, rather than to like rush it out and now you got bad product and you got a break. That shit is never fun, and I've done that several times. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, y'all. If you got to tune in on all of that, definitely give me some feedback. Let me know some questions y'all have. I'll definitely, you know, answer those and then tap in with y'all. But I'll let you.